Happy Tuesday, everyone. Today is actually Valentine's Day, so happy Valentine's Day. I'm home today. Andrew is actually at work, so I think later on we're just gonna do dinner at home and chill. We've actually been watching the UK Love Island and we're a few days behind, so we're probably gonna sit and just binge that and catch up. But before that, I'm just gonna do a couple things around the house today. I'm actually waiting for a really exciting delivery, so I'm super excited to share that. Hopefully it'll arrive before the end of this video. But then I'm also just gonna do a couple things. We're doing some changes to our laundry room, finally starting to work on that project as we've been in this house for 3 years. And that's always been put on the back burner in terms of projects. And then I also think I have decided how to finish and decorate our guest bathroom. So that'll be something that I am working on today. I've kind of ordered a few things this morning, so I'll share that with you. And then also just take you down that journey. I also think I'm gonna head over to Lowe's in a little while. I think I need to get 2 new plants for 2 new plant pots that I have. Once you see the amount of plants that I have, you're gonna think that I'm crazy, that I'm getting more. But I have bought 2 new plant pots for outside actually, so I need to get some plants for those. And yeah, so I just thought I would take you along today as I'm off and I have some extra time to do some things. Yeah, I'm gonna start first by just making our bed, and we'll go from there. So our bathroom downstairs is a powder bathroom, so it just has a toilet and a sink. It is probably one of the first projects that I did when we moved in here, just short of 3 years ago. It is kind of crazy. When I have people come over, I do give them a heads up before they go to the bathroom, just to be prepared that it's a little bit funky. But yeah, I wanted to show you what it looks like. I love it so much, so that's why that was kind of my first dip into the wallpaper world, and now I just want to wallpaper everything. And I know that's not everyone's cup of tea. I know when we come to sell this house, maybe in the future, you know, someone's gonna walk in and be like, that bathroom is gross and I need that completely stripped. But I love it, and I'm not going to not decorate a house because in the future I might sell it and someone might not like it. But yeah, so I wanted to show you our bathroom down here. So to start, let me turn the light on because there's no window in here. So to start, that's the wallpaper as you can see. So we did paint the door blue, so as soon as you open it, it's completely blue. I did want to have a gold handle here, but we have changed all our handles to black. And I didn't want it to be gold on the other side, so we just went with black, which is fine. And then this is our wallpaper. So it's very crazy. Some people say it's like almost psychedelic, which is what I get a lot. But it does just have the typical, just a sink, not really much of a vanity in here, because like I said, it is a powder room. I set up a little soap station here, which I'll probably change eventually, just like a soap and a lotion, because there's plenty of space there, or put something behind it like flowers or something. And then we have this antique mirror. However, it's not painted. I did have to spray paint it, so it's not the original color. My mom actually bought it antique and then painted it with chalk paint, like a white, and then she brushed it to make it look really old and aged. And then when she gave it to me, I ended up scrapping that and just spray painted it gold again because I thought it would look really nice in this bathroom with the details, and it has really nice details up here as well. So it's definitely like a big statement piece in here, definitely over the top, which is what I was going for in this bathroom. And then I actually just got this the other day just to kind of go with the wallpaper. This is from Anthropologie. And then I just kept it simple with gold towel rail, and then also just a gold toilet paper holder. And then I did add a shelf up here Again, it kind of just matches the soap dispenser station with the glass and the gold. And then usually, I don't have the toilet paper up here. This has just been put up here because we were restocking. But I think eventually I'll probably keep this plant or something similar. And I'd love to put just like a art print here, just balancing it against the wall versus putting it on the wall. And then we have, obviously, a trash can. But when you close this, I think it's really cool. It balances everything out. It really finishes it off. When I first did this, let me see, I don't open this because I'm echoing. When I first put the wallpaper up, I actually left the door and the frame and everything white. And I just felt like the bathroom wasn't finished. I was going back and forth because it's super scary to paint your door and your frame with this color, let alone any color. You know, there's not really any turning back after that unless you really want to go through that process of trying to get white again. So I was really scared, but then I just decided, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. I know that it's gonna look cool. So I spent a couple days painting the trim, the door. It needed a couple coats, obviously, because it's a really nice deep blue. But yeah, I really love it. I think this bathroom is pretty much done. I think the only thing that I would maybe add eventually is crown molding around the top of the bathroom. As you can see, the wallpaper goes all the way up. I think it would look quite cool just to finish it off by adding crown molding and painting it blue, the same as the rest of the room, just to really tie it in together. And then these lights actually were the original lights that were, you're not gonna see, it's too dark. Oh no, you can see. It was actually the original lights that came with the bathroom, and they were chrome, and they just had the regular like frosted glass. So I ended up taking it down and spray painting it gold, the same color actually as the mirror. And then I just went down to Lowe's and picked up these new glass votives to go on there, which I think are pretty cool. And they were super cheap, you know. I think maybe eventually it would look cool with something a little bit different, but you know, if you're on a budget, this wallpaper costs way too much. So I knew I wanted to cut in some areas, so then I just did that, which I think it maybe cost $25, $30 max for me to do that. So I actually did that upstairs in our master bathroom. So just to give you a little rundown, I won't go into too much detail because I'll also go into detail about what I want to do in here and show you some photos. But this is our guest bathroom. It just has a shower with a bathtub and then obviously just a vanity with a single sink. So the idea is to basically put wallpaper all along this wall, all the way up to the edge of the window. I thought about replacing this, but honestly it's gonna be quite expensive, so I'm gonna look into painting it. I've seen a lot of people on like Pinterest and YouTube actually paint their granite, and because this is not a bathroom that we use too much other than taking baths, I think that it's not really a high traffic area, so it might be a good idea if done correctly. So I'll probably paint this white, that way we can save some money. And then this was painted blue with the same blue that I painted downstairs. I did get a little too excited and really wanted to jump into the next bathroom redesign and painted this blue and added these handles, which I think it looks really cute. Obviously it doesn't work very well with the granite. And then now, since I've really decided what I want to do in here, it's just not the right color and not the right handles. So I will probably change those handles for probably an all gold handle, and then this will be painted like a green color. And then along with that, I'm also gonna, sorry, I can't speak. Along with this being painted green, I'm also going to go ahead and paint the shelves green as well, and then we're gonna have the wallpaper running up behind them. Like I said, I'll show you an inspiration photo, but that's kind of what I've got going. And then obviously we will change the faucet to gold, change the mirror. I'll probably do what I did downstairs, which is just spray paint this and change the votives. And then I might change this blind for like a linen blind, not one that we would use, this one we put on for show, because honestly, we don't really use this blind because we put up that privacy thing on the window so nobody can really see through. So I think it would look cute with something linen. And then honestly, I'm not too sure what we would do to this big blank wall, which is right behind you as you're looking into the mirror. I'm not sure if I would maybe do tongue and groove, which is what I thought about, maybe doing tongue and groove, kind of like this high, and then paint that green like the counter, and then do more like a neutral on top, just to kind of rein it all in, because if you're looking into the mirror and the wallpaper is over there, you kind of got to make sure that it matches behind you. So I'll do that. And then honestly, probably just change the shower curtain and obviously the rod as well if I'm going all gold. That way everything is matching gold, and we can get rid of the chrome and the black. And then probably change the mats depending on, you know, what I want to do there. And then the baskets are definitely staying. They just need to be reorganized. And that little stool we use when we take baths for like our laptop and stuff, because the bath ledge on one side just isn't long enough for a bath tray. But yeah, that's our bathroom, and I'll go downstairs and kind of show you my inspiration of what I'm thinking of doing. So let me show you kind of what I'm going off of for that bathroom. So this is kind of like my inspo photo. Honestly, I kind of want to just do everything that's in this photo. I really love the mirror. It's kind of like oval-like. But this is the wallpaper that I bought a sample for. And then I also found some similar tiles. I couldn't find these exact ones. I don't know if the website that these are from do this anymore. So I found similar on Wayfair, and they actually offer samples. So I'm gonna get a sample of those. Just thinking about putting it below the mirror, possibly not all the way down, just as a backsplash for the sink and the faucet. And then let me actually go to the wallpaper website. So I got the wallpaper sample from House of Hackney, which I believe is a UK website. So I believe that the wallpaper is coming from the UK. So it's definitely gonna be a long waiting period for it to deliver here, but definitely worth it. I did the same thing for the powder bathroom downstairs, which I'll link the website that I got that wallpaper from, but it wasn't too long of a wait. So this is kind of where I'm getting the color for the vanity and the bookshelves from. It's kind of hard to see here, but it is a green. I don't know if I can zoom in. It is a green. I think I might go maybe just a tad lighter than that, but I think it looks really cool. It's hard to see because my blinds are like reflecting on the phone, but I think it's gonna really bounce off of the wallpaper and really show that green coming through from the wallpaper, and then just work really, really well. I think it's gonna look really nice with the bookshelves. Again, in my inspo photo, you can kind of see where she has, through the mirror, where she has actually wallpapered behind the bookshelves, and then actually just left the bookshelf, which I think is a green as well. The delivery that I've been waiting for literally all day, like it's, yeah, just gone 3 o'clock, has just arrived, and I'm literally so excited. So it is a bag that I ordered, that I'll show you in a second. It is a luxury bag. It is my first luxury bag. It is secondhand or pre-loved, as they say. I had been searching for what feels like years to find the perfect, you know, luxury bag that can be everyday, that isn't just for a special occasion or isn't just because it's trendy. Like, I really want to find something that's lifelong, I can have forever. It's gonna go with everything. It's never gonna go out of style. And it's just like a classic. So I did order it from Fashion File, which I'm super pleased with. I went back and forth between, you know, a couple of the different websites like Rebag and the Real Real, which I knew instantly, you know, I've heard a lot of things about the Real Real, so I didn't really look too much there. And then there were some on Rebag that I really liked, but I fell down a rabbit hole of really bad reviews recently, so that kind of turned me off. And being my first time purchasing, I was a little nervous. And then also a lot of their bags on Rebag or final sale, so that also really made me nervous. I didn't want to buy my first ever bag and spend that amount of money on something and then end up hating it and not being able to return it. So I went on to Fashion File and found this one, and it was about the same price range as what I was looking for, and it also had free return if I didn't like it, so that made me feel a little bit more confident with my purchase. But I'm not returning it. I've already looked at it and I love it. So yeah, like I said, it's from Fashion File. Let me turn off my phone. It's from Fashion File. It didn't come with the original dust bag, which I'm okay with because I'm going to use it often, and it came with one from Fashion File, so that was surprising because I didn't expect that. But here is my new baby. I'm so excited. It's a little squished, so bear with me. It looks like it's been sitting in a box for God knows how long before they gave it to Fashion File to sell. So, but it is a Louis Vuitton. I think the name is Noe, N-O-E. I'll have to double check if that's how you say it. But I think it is a really old one because I definitely think that it's after the 1980s. But it's in like really great condition. Like there's no signs of wear on the handle. The handle literally looks like brand new. There's barely even any like wear from where they had the buckle on here. I moved it down to this one when I was trying it on earlier, but like not a lot of wear, so that made me excited. It made me feel like the previous owner maybe only used it a handful of times and then put it in a box. So here it is. It is drawstring, so it does open up all the way, which is really nice. I can show you. Like it's massive. And then what I really like, which I didn't actually know, was it has a little clip here, so I can clip like my purse or whatever on there, or like my car keys, which I think is really nice because it is just a big empty hole almost. When it arrived, I did end up looking on Amazon, which I should have done before it arrived, and looked for an insert, and I found one that people have said that they use for this bag actually, and it fits perfect. So that should also help it kind of get back into shape, but I'm not too worried about the shape. But yeah, even like the underneath is in like perfect condition. Yeah, this is my new bag. I'll go onto the website and see if they have any others. They did have a few others on there, so I'll link them if you're interested in a bag like this. But I think it's the Noe. Let me look it up actually, make sure I'm saying that right.
Noe.
Noe?
Noe.
Noe. However you want to say it. That's the bag. So I think I'm gonna call it a day now because I think this video is gonna be like 30 minutes long for my first ever video. I know we mostly just talked about like the bathrooms and then threw in a handbag into the mix. I know I didn't really touch on the laundry room, and I mentioned I would talk about that at the beginning, so I'll probably do another video on the laundry room. just because it's in the very, very early stages of what we want to do, and we're trying to decide if we want to do it ourselves or have someone come in and help us do it. So I'm gonna call it a day. I'm gonna go walk Cooper before Andrew comes home, and we celebrate Valentine's Day. I'm gonna look through all the little paint samples that I got from Lowe's, and then yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.